What's up, guys? It's Pete here from the Boat Breakers. I just had a coffee, so I'm all hopped up on caffeine. Today, I have an exclusive video for you guys that I'm sure you're going to like. So, everybody knows that cruise directors play a key role in making your vacation the best that it can be. Sometimes you get great cruise directors, sometimes you get bad cruise directors, but what I set out to find today was who is everybody's favorite cruise director. Thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers. Thank you to everybody that's hanging out with me and Kyle for the journey. We finally reached 1,000 subscribers. That was our milestone. That was our big milestone. So we're really excited about that. Maybe now I can get a haircut, or maybe I won't look like Beetlejuice in the next video. But who knows? Let's see. And if you don't know by now, or you're not subbed to the channel, or this is the very first video you're seeing of me, we're giving away a free cruise for 2 this month. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe. That's the only thing you got to do to win. Let's get into the video. When I say cruise director, what do you think of immediately? You might think of, hey, this is the person that brings out the fun squad or the entertainment. Maybe they lead the cha-cha slide, or maybe they're leading the wobble slide for the 95th time. But no, there's a lot more to that. These cruise directors don't work a 9 to 5. They work 24/7 around the clock. They're responsible for onboard hospitality, entertainment, social events, activities, events. They are working 24/7, and their job is incredibly difficult. But somehow you always see them with a smile, interacting with guests and keeping everything on schedule and on time. And if you miss a port, it's up to them to get activities for that new sea day and such. So cruise directors have a lot of responsibility, and we might not see what happens all the time behind the screens, but I'm sure it's a lot. In the upcoming months, I will be going on 2 Carnival cruises, and I'll be going on a few more cruises with other cruise lines. But as far as Carnival is concerned, I'll be on the Sunrise this Thanksgiving with the cruise director, Tyler Meehan. Hopefully I said that correct. Now, I've never been on a cruise with this director, so I went and I checked out their Facebook page. Looks like a great guy. I'm excited to meet him. I'm excited to see what's in store for this cruise. Later on in the year, or actually the beginning of next year, I will be on the Carnival Celebration, January 8th, with Lee Mason. Now, I hear a ton of stuff about this guy. Great things. He's a good guy, energetic. Let me know in the comments if you ever cruised with Lee Mason, because I never have, but I'm extremely excited to see what's in store for that cruise as well. I've been on so many cruises with Carnival. I'm a platinum cruiser. I know I say it every video, but I want to go over a couple of the past directors that I've had on cruises. Some of the memorable ones, the first one being Mike Pack. Now, I've been on a couple cruises with Mike Pack, and he remembered me from prior cruises, and he approached me and we had a nice conversation. He approached us a couple times on the Mardi Gras with the guys, and we had really good conversations with him. We asked him a bunch of questions like what happens below deck and stuff. So he was a really interesting guy. He was really on the ball with things, and I liked the way that he directed cruises. My last cruise out of Baltimore on the Carnival Legend, we had Cam as our cruise director. Now, I love this guy. He really, really took an interest in the guys because we were dancing all over the ship. So he had tons of questions for us. And one of the most memorable things I have with Cam is when I couldn't find Pepto, I was looking all over the ship. I was looking for Tums. I even went to guest service. And as I was walking away from guest service, he approached me. He said, "Hey, Pete, what's wrong? Why are you at guest service? Maybe I can help with something." And I said, "It's kind of embarrassing, but I'm looking for Pepto. I have Tums, but it's not working, and I know Pepto works." And he says, "Give me a minute." He took down my stateroom number, and he dropped Pepto in my mailbox. This guy went to Medbay. He told me he went to Medbay later on when I said thank you to him. He went to Medbay, grabbed Pepto for me, and dropped it in my mailbox. Who's doing that for cruise passengers? Cam's a great guy, and I look forward to seeing him again. Last up on my most memorable cruise directors, we got MarQ. Now, you know how every cruise director, we say, packs a punch of energy? This guy is on a completely different level. He had the highest energy levels out of all the cruise directors I've sailed with. So, MarQ, if you're seeing this, I hope to sail with you again. Your energy is insane. It's infectious, actually, whenever we were doing dances. You know, your shows were amazing, and I really enjoyed you as a cruise director. Every time we get on a cruise, me and the guys, we are always dancing. We're always in there with the entertainment, fooling around, doing the line dances. We love it. Anytime we get into a conversation with a cruise director, I would say more times than not, maybe like 75% of the times, we always get asked the same question. Would you ever consider joining Carnival's entertainment team as a dancer or such? And although we've considered it multiple times, you know, Kyle and I have made a video on this, it just doesn't line up with our life goals, doesn't line up with our schedule or our timing, but I do know something for a fact. And listen closely. I will be sitting in a rocking chair at 55 years old, regretting that decision to not take a job on a cruise ship. And the reason I bring this up in this video is because I want every one of you to live your life and live your dreams. All right, so here's the deal. I made 2 Facebook group posts, and I was trying to get an idea of who's everyone's favorite cruise director, who's the best cruise director. So with over 700 votes, I pulled out our top 5 favorite cruise directors, and I want to share them with you guys. So let's do it. A little disclaimer, it was almost impossible to find out where these cruise directors are now, which ships they are on. I found out like maybe 2 of them, so I decided not to include it in the video. But what I thought would be cool is if you guys can help me out, and as I go through the list of the top 5 best cruise directors, drop in the comments which ship they are on currently so that other people can see if they're cruising on their ships. Like I said, it was impossible for me to find out. I would have to go and ask people and such. So I thought this would be a cool idea to help the community find out where these cruise directors are currently. 5th place, coming in with 46 total votes, we got Dr. E. Now, I've never cruised with Dr. E before, but again, I went and found his Facebook page just like everyone else's, and I went through the reviews, I went through the comments. Everyone seems to enjoy him as a cruise director, and hopefully I get to see him as a cruise director soon because he made the top 5. Come on, that's hard. I mean, I think we had over 30 cruise directors, over 20 cruise directors being voted on, so congratulations, Dr. E. Be sure to keep an eye out for that cruise giveaway video this month. Coming in 4th place with a whopping 53 votes, we got the handsome Lee Mason. Now, like I said earlier, I will be on his ship, the Celebration, January 8th. So I'll report back to you guys and I'll let you guys know how he did. But I am very excited to meet him. I've seen him do interviews with YouTubers. He seems like a very outgoing, spontaneous guy. So again, like I said, I'm extremely excited to meet him and talk with him. Coming in 3rd place, the highest of high energy, we got Donkey with 63 votes. Now, like I said earlier, I haven't been on any cruise ships with these top 5 directors, but I did visit their Facebook pages. I took a look at the reviews. I took a look at the comments to kind of get an idea of what kind of cruise director they are. And throughout some of the reviews for Donkey, I saw that he has an infectious energy and he loves taking pictures with cruisers. Coming in at 2nd place with 67 votes, the stunning Kyndall Fire. Have you cruised with Kyndall Fire? Fire fans call her entertaining, hilarious, and very passionate towards cruising and cruisers in general. You guess it by now? Number 1, we got the wonderfully animated Jonathan Cookie Adams at a whopping 142 votes. That's nuts. Reading through his Facebook group page comments and his reviews really painted the picture why this gentleman is in fact in the first spot. I gotta get on a cruise with Cookie and see what it's all about. One of his Facebook reviews called him a breath of fresh air. A breath of fresh air. That's crazy. That wraps up the video and our top 5 favorite cruise directors. Now, I'm putting all the cruise directors that got votes in the description for you guys to go ahead and see if your favorite cruise director made the cut or didn't make the cut. Just a little warning, everyone's in there. If anybody got a vote, they're in there. So go ahead and take a look at that. And I really enjoyed making this video. As the boat breaker community grows, this will allow Kyle and I to do more significant polls and post and more engaging with you guys than ever. So we've been trying a lot of new things here on the channel to gauge what you guys like and what you don't like. So go ahead and let us know if you like it. Thank you for watching the video and hanging out with me. I really do appreciate you guys if you made it this far. As always, see you guys.